Nice to have you aboard, and nice to be back from Goodyear and Red Spring training. And while I'm here, Local 12 is still on the ground in Arizona. We've got more from the new manager, Brian Price, in tonight's show. But as you know, the game of the year in the AAC will be played tomorrow at Fifth Third between 7th-ranked UC and number 11 Louisville. This is the second meeting of the season for these two, after UC went to Louisville and nearly blew the Cardinals out of their Yum Center gym. Since then, the Cardinals have been pretty strong, 5-0, and the games haven't even been close. 15 points is Louisville's smallest margin of victory since that UC loss. So it's certainly a wake-up call, apparently. Just how big is tomorrow's game? Brad Johansson sizes it up.
Thanks, Mike. UC doesn't want to talk about it in these terms, but a win on Saturday essentially locks up the American regular season championship for the Bearcats. It would put them up 2 games on the cards, 3 to play, not to mention the tiebreaker of sweeping the national champs. UC dominated most of the way in Game 1 at the Yum Center. They led by 8 at the half, built a 17-point lead in the second before the Cards made a furious run. Russ Smith gave the Cards the lead with 5 minutes to play, but neither Justin Jackson nor Sean Kilpatrick would let the Cats lose. Jackson with the tip-in to give UC the lead for good. Kilpatrick made 6 consecutive free throws down the stretch. He made 11 for 11 on the game. 28 points for the 69-66 win on the road. Now SK needs just 10 points to join Oscar Robertson in the exclusive 2,000-point club, but winning is what Kilpatrick is all about.
It's been a long season, and me being able to really continue to keep having fun with my teammates. I mean, this is my senior year. It's my last year, and I want to be able to say that my senior year has been the best year out of all my years. So being able to just really continue to keep having fun with my teammates is something that I've really been looking forward to.
It's not really about Louisville, it's really about winning the game, it's really about getting our sheet. I mean, it'd be great, but we just want to take it to the team like it's Miami Heat. So, I mean, we can prepare like we think it's Miami Heat, and that's what we're going to do.
Mean face t-shirts. Ryan, throw me the mean face t-shirt because I got to show you this puppy. These things are going to be passed out. Limited number to the students. The mean face, got to get there early. Tip just after noon, right here on Local 12. Follow us on Local 12 Sports on Twitter. And if you like, just continue to post on the Local 12 Facebook page and join the album as the Bearcats get ready for the big one with Louisville. Mike will have all the highlights for you on Local 12 later after the game. Mike, for now, send it back to you.
All right, Brad, thanks a lot. Big one tomorrow as well for Xavier, just outside the nation's capital, where they'll get a chance to sweep the Georgetown Hoyas. Their come-from-behind home win over G-Town last month was one for the ages, arguably Xavier's best win of the season. But the road hasn't been kind to Chris Mack's squad this year. They're 2-4 away from CINCINNATI in the conference. And even though the Hoyas trail them in the standings, won't be easy tomorrow in Maryland. Already, X has surpassed its win total from last year. So the biggest difference with this year's team is fairly obvious to J-Mart.
We're better. We're better than we were last year, but now we like I said, every here at Xavier it's a tradition. You know, we had the same mentality every game. So you know, we had a rough season last year, but we attack and we approach every game the same way.
NKU in action tonight. Norse lose another, this one to Lipscomb. Daniel Camps led NKU with 15 in their 4-point loss. They're now 4-12 in ASUN play. No shortage of good college hoops tomorrow. You know about UC and X and the challenge facing those teams. 18th ranked Kentucky gets a visit from LSU at 4. That's a team that beat Big Blue the first time around this year. Ohio State will host Rick Pitino's son, Minnesota Golden Gophers, at 6. Richard Pitino is their coach. The Reds had their third full day of full squad workouts, and the new manager made his first big decision. Not waiting for Cactus League games to start next Wednesday, Brian Price announced Billy Hamilton will be his opening day leadoff man. Guess that means Billy will also be the center fielder. Price is sliding over one spot, as you know, to the manager's job for the first time in the big leagues. Players say the transition has been seamless so far. Pitchers certainly love seeing their former coach in charge of it all now. A lot to work on these next 5 weeks before opening day, but you know, one thing the former pitching coach is pretty happy with.
We're solid in the rotation in the bullpen. We've got tremendous position players. We have iconic middle-of-the-order type players. We know how to defend. I think we have room to improve in our base running, our situational play, and our situational offense. And we also have to find a way to get a little edgier and be a little more unrelenting in our style of play.
And the Cactus League season will begin this Wednesday in Goodyear when the Reds travel literally 8 feet to their ballpark to play the Indians. First of 3 with Cleveland. That's followed by games against the Rockies, Padres, and Mariners over the weekend. And don't forget the Reds home opener March 31st against the St. Louis Cardinals. Make your plans. It'll be here before you know it. Big day in Indianapolis where the NFL scouting combine continues. 32 teams looking for the next draft day studs to build Super Bowl contenders around. Also looking for those diamond in the rough steals as well. Marvin Lewis certainly found one of those 2 years ago, ignoring the combine performance of Vontaze Burfict, preferring to judge him off film and personal interactions. That worked out well. Interesting scenario for Lewis this year as he enters the final year of his deal. Giants signed Tom Coughlin to an extension because they don't like having their head coach on a one-year deal. Coach Lou, though, says we're all on one-year deals anyway.
I don't see how it would affect a coach in the NFL where it's a play-for-pay proposition anyway. You know, I mean, how would it matter? Nobody is guaranteed the opportunity to be here and beyond next year anyway as a player. So I don't see how that affects. I mean, I think it's different than some other sports.
That's the right outlook to have. Potential milestone on the girls' hardwood tonight. Don Shields, the head coach at Villa Madonna in Villa Hills, Kentucky, earned his 400th career win this evening as his team trounced Silver Grove. Shields was showered, almost literally there, with love from his players after they notched the milestone win. Recently, Thomas More College presented the coach and teacher with a prestigious honor as a top educator.